Hello, I'll be showing you how to solo ZB01, which is 2 days later. So I will be using a soul class for this one. In this map, it's much more easier than Contemn. You can use any map, any class you want. You can use a soul, you can use medic, you can use support or a sniper. It's all on your preference. They are all good for this map. It's simple enough to not strict by certain class. For a soul, you can use AK-47 with plus 10 bullets. That's a very good gun for a soul. But I'm going to use ACR. That's a very good gun as well. So the attachment I will be used for ACR will be rifle HP, because it basically makes the slashers 2-shot in the head instead of 3-shot compared to regular ACR. Now for medic, the best gun is probably the Vice. With FMJ, it's pretty much a horde shredder with that fast RPM and high damage. For Assault, it's the same thing. Vias is very good gun for just shredding the hordes in ZB01. Another choice is HK21 with the attachment of FMJ. It shreds hordes quite decently. Now, since the Ruger for sniper is nerfed, a new choice would be the ARC. Yes, penetration of 5, and it's an absolute monster to shred the hordes. Right now it's buffed, so you're able to one-shot zombie in the head. Now for the first part, you're basically just gonna take the hammer, and there's a little trick with the hammer. If you press your left mouse click, and while the hammer is swinging, it has like the animation of swing. You press 3 on your keyboard twice. That makes it swing much faster. As you can see, what I did right here. So basically, just click left click on your mouse, and while it's swinging, press 3 twice, very quick, and then just repeat that process, and you're able to just use the hammer much quicker than you would just regular swing it. Now for this map, I will be conserving ammo as much as I can, just so I don't run out of ammo in this map. Before you get to the last part, the ammo is probably pretty short. You might not have enough ammo to kill all the zombies, so I would just use my secondary drum mag Makarov for the most of the time. Now, you can either stay on the left side, or you can go where I'm going right now. Both sides fine. This is one of the safer way to play the map, so you don't have to worry about both sides and probably get overwhelmed by the amount of zombie coming from both sides. So focusing on one side, you don't have to worry about another side. So basically just kill on this side first, and then just go back to the left side and kill off the zombie over there. Now, this part, if you want to do it like what I did, drum mag would be the best choice for this place. If you're using something like revolver or other pistol, it might not work because the sustained damage is not there. any gun other than drum mag, Makarov has like pretty low sustained damage. Because obviously they are pistols, they're not meant to have sustained damage. And I know Revolver is a very good choice for this map as well, just because you can penetrate 2 zombies within 1 shot in the head. However, I personally just like Drum Makarov more, just because it has more sustainability to kill off enough zombie before you're going to reload. Now for this part, I just stand in this spot and basically just focus on this side and maybe turn back once in a while just to check if the zombie from the window has reached somewhere near you. And if they reach somewhere near you, just shoot them down. For now, I'll be using Macro since there are not much zombie for me to kill. And when there are enough zombies or just getting overwhelmed, just switch to ACR. It's pretty good force shredder if you're using HP. Now, HP ACR has some decent amount of recoil, so you might not just want to spam it hard. Try to tap click it, or tap fire it, so it doesn't go off the ceiling. Now, use this thing that I just went through. That will stop the zombies and slow down, not stop, but just slow them down quite a bit. And this desk as well. Both of them are great object to just slow those zombies down and probably line them up in a straight line for you to shoot. You can use focus once they get overwhelming, and you know that your ammo is almost out, so you can just use focus and then just clear them out and quickly go grab the ammo. Otherwise, you might not have time to grab the ammo and ends up getting damaged. Once the airlock is open, don't rush and get in. Try to stay as long as possible for more XP. Now, if you get overwhelmed, I will show you a spot. So if you go in here and just squeeze in those tiny spots, the zombies won't able to get you, and I don't have time to show it because the time ran out. But if you squeeze in, the zombies won't be able to get in and reach you, and that's very useful if you're in a clutch and are not able to clear up the zombies and they're catching up. You can just quickly slice into that thing. Once the boss start to join the fight, you might want to use your focus and just clear out the hordes, and possibly just take down the boss as well. But you should focus on the horde first, because they're probably the main threats that can do damage to you. The boss just pretty dumb, just move slow, and basically you can just easily outrun him. And right now, you can, once the horde gets larger and larger, you might not be able to take all of them down at once. So you might want to do what I do here, just basically run around the objects and the whole map. They are hardy to like damage you, but once you just run around, they won't be able to catch you unless you're, of course, walking backward for too long. This is pretty similar to the method I used to kill the contamination zombie, the boss. So basically just do the same thing. Take the run in circle and then turn back once in a while and then just shoot zombies. And of course use focus anytime you need to. Now right here I mess up to pick up the ammo, so I would just run another round of circle to get back there and then just take the ammo. Now again, once the elevator opens, don't rush to get in. Stay as long as possible for maximum experiments. And as well as just taking the circles and run around and then just basically dodge off those zombies. Now once the time ends, you'll just get teleported into the elevator and win.